Hey everybody, happy Monday. So, I like to start this week out with just a reading to see what the major energies are and some guidance to go onto our highest path possible because I want you to remember that we always have the choice to restart in any second, any moment, any minute, any hour, any day, any week, any month, any year, right? We have anytime to be able to restart and to turn around and to make another choice. So go ahead, ground, call in your guide team, your higher self, ask for the messages that you most need to receive right now. And remember that this is a collective reading. So if you want something more personal, go ahead and schedule something with me. Alrighty, let's go. That part wasn't a very particularly good shuffle. Let's do that again. Here we go. Alrighty, what is the overall energy of the week? Five of Wands, okie dokie. I heard like fighting for what you believe in. I also heard tension, like because there's this energy of fighting for what you believe in, there's this tension of like wanting to speak out all the time and like kind of getting triggered a little bit. Mute. Oh, wow. Okay. So yeah, that's like feeling this conflict within of wanting to say something, wanting to speak out, and not saying anything. Like being in a situation where you feel it isn't appropriate to speak. But feeling that conflict and then wanting to speak out. That is a very tough situation and tough energy to be in. Wow. All right, so what's the possible movement? We have the Hermit and the Sun. Nine of Cups at the bottom. What's the possible movement, please? And Tribe. Yeah, so when we get the guidance cards, right, and the answer is yes, if you're asking a question, right? When we get the guidance cards, it'll tell us a little bit more, but as far as movement that we might be able to bring in for ourselves to move away from this inner conflict and this feeling that we can't speak out, we can't do what it is that we desire to do, is to be able to find the answers within and to find this inner peace, right? Because a lot of this, what we were saying is this is inner conflict, right? And this is what I'm getting here is inner peace, right? In finding the environment and the people that are good to have around you, right? Because obviously, like, if there's this inner conflict, this desire to speak up for what it is that is being triggered within you, then it's not like you're not feeling like you're in the right space and surrounded by the right amount of people, the right type of people. So what is the guidance to find this inner peace and find your soul tribe and move out of this conflict? We have the Tower and the Eight of Swords. We have the Unknown card at the bottom of the deck. Oof. This is some tough energy. What's the guidance? We have Awakening and Self-Worth. And that came up in the love reading, actually, the counterpart check-in that I did Friday. So this is definitely connected, right? And we see commitment and healing, spring, family. So the guidance here is to have this awakening of self-worth, right? Of how to place yourself and your values and what you believe in and what you desire and this inner peace first right? And how that looks like in your life that you can make that happen. Because again, right, I was saying inner conflict. And over here, we have the Tower and the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords is like mental anguish, basically. It's being so up in your head, so like overthinking and anxious that you constrict yourself so that you can't even move, right? And this is the Tower. That's the crumbling of that. So to put an end to this overthinking, to this inner conflict, to this feeling where you have to stay, you have to push everything down and you can't speak out, is to really figure out how to cultivate this inner peace, right? And to surround yourself with things that align with you, right? And I mean, things don't work out like 100% perfectly all of the time. We can't just choose to have our dream, basically like everything within like this second right now, right? It's a journey to cultivate that and to manifest that, right? And yeah, magic, like it can happen where you can get it overnight, but like in the meantime, right? In the meantime, when we're doing the work, when we're trying to learn how to make this happen, we're trying to get rid of the blocks of making this happen, right? We want to really find within ourselves our self-worth, our inner peace, our inner confidence, the choice of inner peace, the choice to not have this burden of inner conflict and not being able to speak out for yourself. How do we change this? So if you want some support in finding that and cultivating that inner peace and really getting out of your own mental way, definitely schedule something with me where we can work together, because that is the theme of the week. It is like this inner conflict that's coming up and this want to speak out but not feeling like you can, and moving into this inner peace and this situation where you're surrounding yourself with the things that align with you, right? And that help cultivate that inner peace. And to do that, really breaking down these thoughts that are constricting us, these thoughts that are keeping us in mental anguish, and really awakening to our self-worth and our confidence. All right? I hope you guys have a beautiful week. If you need me, I'm here.